Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Today we are going to solve an Arrow Kropki Sudoku taken from the Daily League. The Daily League is a Facebook group where many authors from across the world post their creations. The Sudokus posted there are usually of an excellent quality. This Sudoku we are featuring today is a hybrid variant and it was created by Ella Torch. Apparently this is the author's first ever puzzle created, so we thought it was interesting enough based on the comments given under the puzzle, and we thank Ella for giving us the permission to feature a video on the Sudoku. So before moving on to the rules, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button below. We'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. The rules of the Sudoku are normal rules apply, and in addition to that you can see that there are some pills in the grid. What these pills denote is that the sum of the digits along the stem of the arrow will be given in the pill, and the reading direction is followed, that is the digits are read left to right or top to bottom. For example, in this pill the digits will be read from top to bottom. In addition to that, there are also single digit arrow normal Sudoku arrow clues given in the grid, so the sum of the digits along this arrow stem will be given in the circle. And in addition to that, there is also the Kropki restriction. So digits which have a ratio of 1:2 have a black dot between them, as you can see some black dots in the grid, and digits which are consecutive have a white dot between them. So the additional restriction is that if there is a 1 2 in adjacent cells, then a black dot will be between them, there cannot be a white dot. And there are no negative constraints in the grid, meaning not all possible dots which have a ratio of 1:2 or consecutive are given. So these are the rules. With that, we'll start solving this Sudoku. Okay, this is the easiest place I think to start. As you can see in this box, 8 is the only cell, or row 4 column 4 is the only cell which is not inside this line. So the sum of the digits, all these 8 digits must be 45, which is the sum of digits in any row, column or 3x3 box, minus 8. So the sum here in this pill must be 37, right? So which implies this cell must be a 6 or 8, because 7 is consecutive to 6 or 8. So now the sum of the digits along this arrow stem must include a 1, right? Because when you have 6 or 8 and when you have 3 digits on the stem, then 1 must be a part of the sum. So it is going to either be 1 2 3, 1 2 5, or 1 3 and 4. So this value in this cell can either be 1 or 2, right? The sum of 4 digits maximum can be 29, and minimum it will be at 10. So the value here must be 1 or 2, that is 3 is not possible. I think this should help now. 3 cells are successive with black dots, which means that they can either be 1 2 and 4 or 2 4 and 8 in any order. But 2 4 8 is ruled out because of this 8, so which implies that it must be 1 2 and 4. This is a 2 and this must be 1 4. Okay, let us look at these 3 dots now, right? It can't be 1 2 and 3 because 3 is here, and even 8 and 9 are ruled out because if you have a 9 here, then 7 must also be part of this 3 cell chain. So 7 is already in row 3 column 6, which means that this must be 4 5 6 in some order. This can only be 4 5 6, which means 5 is in the middle and 4 and 6 will be on either side. So using classic rules, 1 and 2 can't be in these cells, so which implies that 1 2 must go here, and the remaining 2 digits are 8 and 9. So if this is a 9, this must be 8, and if this is 8, this must be 7 or 9. Okay, again classic rules, 3 5 cannot go into these cells, so which implies that these 2 cells must be 3 and 5. And the remaining candidates in box 5 are 6 7 and 9, right? Oops. 6, 7 and 9. And you have 6 here, which means that this must be a 4 and this must be a 6. And now the remaining digits in column 5 are 1, 2 and 8. So you can pencil mark them. 8 can't be the first digit. Remember that the reading direction is from top to bottom, so 8 cannot be here. And you also can eliminate the 2, because maximum sum of 2 digits can only be 17. Means that the 10th digit cannot be a 2, so this will be a 1. This must be a 2 or 8. 8 is ruled out because maximum can only be 17, so this will be a 2, which means this is an 8, and to satisfy the 12 total you must have a 4 here. And now in column 3 the remaining digits are 7 and 9. And we can pencil mark the rest of the digits. Column 6, 3, 5 and 6. I think this arrow has become very restricted now. If you have 6, then you must have 1, 2 and 3. And if you have 8, 1 plus 2 plus 5 is ruled out because 5 is here. So it must be 1 plus 3 plus 4. Why not pencil mark them? So 1, 2, 3 or 1, 3, 4. Right? So these are the only possible digits here. So in either case 1 and 2 must be here. Or I think 1 and 3 must be here. 1 and 3 must be in these cells. So 1, 3, 5 and 6 can't go into these black dots, and a 7 and 9 can never be in a black dot. So the remaining digits are 2, 4 and 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 9 are eliminated. So the remaining digits must be 2, 4, 8. So it must either be 2 plus 2 and 4 for the ratio to be 2, or it must be 4 and 8. So in either case 4 is common, which means that you can eliminate the 4 from here. So this must be a 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6, and 2 is eliminated from here, so this must be a 4, 8, and this must be an 8 now. 8 is eliminated from here, so this is 9, and this must be a 7, 9. And the only possible digit left here is 7. This must be a 7. Okay. So let us look at this arrow now. Can you have a 3 here? If you have a 3 here, then these two cells must sum up to 3, which means this will be 1 and this will be 2. Is that possible? You have a black dot here, which means that if you have a 1 here, a 2 must be forced here, but 2 is already here, so which means 3 is straight away eliminated. So 3 can't be here, so this is 5, 6. Is a 5 possible? So if it's a 5, then these two cells must be 1 plus 4 or 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is ruled out, right? Because you can't have 3 in the black dots. 6 is already here, so 3 cannot take a ratio of 1:2 in the black dots. So 2 plus 3 is ruled out. So if it is a 5, it is 1 plus 4. So which implies that this must be a 2 and this must be an 8. And this will be a 3 for the 2. This seems likely. There is no difficulty in this, or there is no contradiction when 5 is here and 1 plus 4 is here. So let us see with the 6 now. So 6 is either 1 plus 5 or 2 plus 4. 1 plus 5 is ruled out, right? Because 5, 7 and 9 can never be in a black dot. So 1 plus 5 is ruled out when it is a 6, so it must be 2 plus 4. Because of 2, 2 goes here, so 2 plus 4. Which means that this cell for the 4 has to be 2 or 8, but both 2 and 8 are eliminated. Superb, guys. So it cannot be 6 also, so it can only be the 5, can only be 5. And for the 5 we deduce that 1, 4 is the value, which means for the 1 you must have a 2 here, and for the 2 this must be a 3 and this must be a 6. Superb, guys. A really nice construction. So a 4 here gives us an 8 because 2 is here. This will be 8. And 1, 2 gives us a 3 here, which means these two cells must be 1 and 2. Okay, so if you look at this cell, can it be an 8? If you have an 8 here, then this becomes a 9, only option, and this cell must be consecutive to row 4 column 1, so this must be an 8 if this cell is 9, but 8 is already here, which means that this is not an 8, so this is 4 and this is 8. And now if you look at column 7, remaining candidates are 5, 7 and 9. Let us look at what are the possibilities in this cell, because it's very restricted. So because of 4 here, this must minimum be 5, can be 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. But 6, 7 and 8 are quickly ruled out, so 5 and 9 are the only options. And 9 is already ruled out as we saw. So this must be a 5, which means this is a 1 to satisfy the arrow. And this will be a 1 and this will be a 2. And for the 5 you need 4 or 6 here. Okay, so if you look at row 3, 2, 3, 6, 7, 1 and 5, remaining candidates are 4, 8 and 9, but 4 and 8 is in this box, so this must be a 9, which means this must be a 4, 8. And remaining candidates here are 2, 3, 6. And for the first row, remaining candidates are 5, 7 and 9. So using classic rule, 8 cannot be in row 4 and row 6, which means that 8 must be in one of these 3 cells, but 8 can't go here. So this is not an 8, so 8 must be in one of these 2. So if you look at this black dot, it cannot have a 1, right? So it is either 2, 4 or it is either 4, 8 or 3, 6. All options are possible for now. How about this one? Okay, this would have to take a 1, right? You could have placed that easily right at the start, because the sum of 2 digits can maximum be 17. So this has to be a 1. There is no other option, which means that this cell, okay, a 1 here forces a 2 here and a 1 here. So this is pretty restricted, I think. So it can only be 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. No other digit is possible. Okay, 7 is immediately ruled out, because if you have 17, then this must be 8 plus 9, but 8 is already here, so 7 is ruled out, and 6 is also ruled out, because if you have a 6 here, then this must be 7 plus 9, and both of these cells will be a 5 in that case, so which means 6 is also ruled out, so this is 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 is possible, so this will be a 6, 9 in that case. And 14, okay, 14 is also ruled out. If you have 14, this must be 6 plus 8, not possible, or 5 plus 9, again not possible. So which means 14 is also ruled out. So this is 13 or 5, sorry, 13 or 15. So if it is a 13, it is going to be 4 plus 9 or 6 plus 7. And if it is a 15, it is a 6 plus 9. Fantastic. So if you look at this box closely, you can't have a 2 here, and 2 also cannot be here. If you have a 2 here, the maximum sum can only be 11, but we know that the minimum it's going to be 13. So 2 would have to go here, which means that 2 will be in one of these 2 cells. Has to be in one of these 2 cells. So can we have a 2 here? If it is a 28, then all these digits must be 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, or 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 9. Those are the only possibilities when you have the 4 cell arrow and when you have 28 in the bill. So both options seem likely for now. Can you have an 18? So an 18, with 8 and 3 other digits. Wow, this is really good, guys. I think this is a really tough deduction. So if you look closely here, an 18 is not possible. So if you have an 18, the 2 is going to be forced to this cell, right? This cell will be a 1 and this cell will be a 2. Now the minimum sum here becomes 8 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, which is more than 18. So you can never have a 1 here. Superb deduction, guys. This is a really good deduction. Not easy to see. So which means that we can remove the 1 from there, and this is going to be a 2. So this will be a 28, and this must be 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, or 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 9. Okay. Okay, why don't we write the candidates here? So if it's a 15, it is going to be 6 and 9. And if it is a 13, it is going to be 4, 9 or 6, 7. 5, 8 is ruled out, so 7 is also possible. So 4, 6, 7, 9. These are the only options here. So if you look at this cell, it can't be 2, 3, 5 and 8. There is a 3, 5 pair here. So 2, 3, 5, 8 are ruled out. And we already deduced that it is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Which implies that 5 and 8 are ruled out. So 4, 6, 7 and 9. No other option there. 1, 3 and 1 and 3 cannot be here because of 28. So 1, 3, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. So 4, 6, 7 or 9. Right. So 9 is ruled out because 8 is here. So this is 4, 6 or 7. And can a 4 be here? This is a 4. This becomes 6, and this would have to be a 3. Possible. So if you have a 6 here, this becomes a 7. Okay, that is also possible, but 7 is ruled out. So if you have a 7 here, this must be 6 or 8, and both 6 and 8 can't be in that cell, right? 6 is here and 8 is here, so which means this is not a 7, so this is 4, 6, and this will correspondingly be 3, 5 or 7. 5 is not possible, so 3 or 7. So we have a 4, 6 pair in the grid. Okay, 1 has only one cell left using classic rule. 1 has to be in this cell, and 2 removes the 2 from here, so this is 3, 6. Which means this cell is now 4, 8. 4 is here, so this is 8, 4 or 6, 3. No other option because 1 and 2 is here and 6 is here, so 6 and 3 or 4 and 8. Okay, 3, 6 is ruled out because you have only 3, 6 as candidates, so 3, 6 is ruled out, so which means this is an 8, this is a 4, and this 8 gives us an 8 here, and remaining candidates are 3, 5, 6. 3 can't be here, so this is 5, 6, and this will be 5, 6 because 3 can't be here, so this is a 3, which means these two cells must be 2, 6. Will be a 2, 6, and this will be a 2, 6. And because you have a 4, 6 pair here, so this will be a 5, which means we get the sum along this arrow, right? 5 plus 8 is 13, and we need 15 more, so this will be a 6, and this will be a 9, this will be a 4, this gives a 7 here, which means this is a 7, this is a 9, which means this will be a 6, and this 5 resolves this 5 and 3, and 5 and 9 gives us a 7 here, 7 and 9 gives us 6 here, and this will be a 4, and you can't have 15 now. This will be a 3, this will be a 9, 4 plus 9 is 13, which means that 9 has to be this cell, this will be a 7, and 4 gives us a 4 here and a 1 here. Superb, guys. I'm really enjoying this construction. This doesn't seem to be created by a first time author, really. A simply stunning construction. 1, 2, 5, 8, 4, 6, 9. There is a 7 here, so this is a 3, this is a 7. Really enjoyable solve path. 1, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 6. This is a 5, this is a 6. 5, 7 gives a 9 here. This will be a 5, 7 pair. A 4 gives resolves the 4, 8 pair, right? This will be a 4 and this will be 8. 6 resolves this 2, 6 pair. 2, 4, 5, 8, 6, 7, 9. So remaining candidates are 1 and 3. 3 is here. So this is a 3, this is a 1. And we are quickly reaching the end of the Sudoku. 3, 7, 8, 1, 4, 6. 2, 5 and 9. So 2 is in row 8 and 9. So this will be a 2. This will be a 9. And this will be a 5. 1, 4, 6, 9, 2, 7, 8. Remaining candidates are 3, 5. The 3 here resolves the 3, 5 pair immediately. And this 5 immediately gives a 5, 7 here. And remaining candidates in box 9 are 6, 7, 8 and 9. 8 and 9 can't be in column 9. So they would have to go here. And this 9 resolves this 9 and the 8. And this must be a 6 and this must be a 7 because of this 7. And with that we have completed this really gorgeous Sudoku by Yellow Torch. A really fun to solve Sudoku. There were many interesting deductions in the Sudoku. For example, this one in particular was really interesting. We had to see that a 1 here forces the 2 here, which in turn prevents the 1 from happening here. Really enjoyable Sudoku. So hope you guys had fun watching me solve this Sudoku. If you had any comments, please let us know your thoughts. We'd be really glad to know that. So we hope to see you soon with the Sudoku. Take care until then. Bye bye.